This conference will now be recorded.
So what we are talking? Yeah, resume preparation. So whichever the case studies that we have deal from the last this 5 to 6 months, whatever you have done individually, apart from my experimentations, my explanations, apart from what you have done individually, and whichever the things that you sent me to uh, correct it or for verification or whatever the reason. So upload those codings in your GitHub. Okay, and once that specific code is uploaded in the GitHub, you will be seeing your name at the top right bottom, or left bottom. So the how it will be displayed? So and so person uploaded this code through his experience. That is how it will be uploaded. Okay, and once it is uploaded, take up the specific link. Okay, wherever it is uploaded, that take up that specific link and copy paste on your resume. So whenever you mention a project description, explaining about the details, what you have worked, how did you worked out, and upload this link on the bottom of that project. This makes a very good approach for the person who takes the interview. Why? Because when you go for the interview, they look for the soft copy. Obviously, they don't know how much really good you are writing in the Python code. So until unless they conduct a test and make you, test you, then only they can understand that how much you are good in the Python. But instead of going for such scenario, if they click on that link on the resume itself, then and there they will get to know. Then and there they will understand that how much knowledge that you are good in the writing the Python code as well. So you can challenge them that yes, the code what I uploaded in the things is done by me. If they clicked on that link then and there in the interview itself, they will look up that page, and they will also see your name as well in the bottom. So it's a 100% proof that you have capability of writing the coding as well in the Python. Not only explaining the machine learning or deep learning or whatever the things, but whatever the knowledge that you have done, you have uploaded, and you have done your own code. So this makes a 100% proof for the person who takes the interview. So most of the people are not known about this technique. Okay, so today we are talking about those techniques. Please do like that. It's a realistic approach that people are making. Many other people are not known about this idea, so make use of this one. Very rare people are known about this idea. I don't know whether I told it in our regular classes or not, but yeah, I got to know. I realized that this has to be done. All right. So okay. So
Sir, I have one doubt.
Chetan, yes, Chetan.
Sir, if we have uploaded any coding of whatever we have done till today,
Yeah, okay.
If the same coding is uploaded by some other trainees, no, in our
Nothing will
session.
happen. Nothing will happen. No
Okay.
issues. Nothing will happen. Every person has an individual coding capability. Okay.
Okay.
Your way of writing coding will be different. Someone's else also be different. Nothing. No issues. No issues there. All right.
Okay.
Data sets
Okay.
can be same because from the internet, whichever they are available, we are making use of it. So data sets can be same, but writing
Okay.
way will be different. Obviously, you might be thinking that in an efficient way that what you felt, some other person may thinking that efficiently what they had done. So definitely, if you have done with your own coding, definitely it will be not the same with others. See, whatever the task that whenever I ask you to do, you 3 to 4 people are individually done, and you many times that you have submitted me. I know it. So that means what? Hope you have done with your own coding without helping of from others. The things which I shared that from that only you could have researched and you could have made your own code. So obviously it will be an exclusive code done by you. Okay. So if you uploaded it, nothing, no issues, or no one will talk about those things. Don't worry about it. Just be confident. All right, because it's your own code. That's it. All right. Okay, so let's come to the point. Let's quickly recall what we learned in our past classes. So I don't know how much we learned. Uh, did I explain this max pooling layer and convolution layer? This is your page only, no? I don't know how much I explained in the last class. Let me show you. So did I explain how actually a convolutional layer created? Let me show with my example, then I will make you. Not this one. Explain, no? Okay. This entire calculation I have explained, no? How a future map will be created from the input image, right? How it will be created? With the help of a feature detector. So feature detector is a randomly selected a set of 3 by 3, okay, and we multiplied with the each and every segment from your input image. So what result that you got here? A future map is generated. So this future map is with the one feature detector that you have created. But if I, because it's a randomly based feature detector, so I cannot justify directly on this. So what I will do? I will do this kind of exercise for next 10 to 15 times. Means what? 15 times I will create a different randomly generated feature detectors. So 15 times I'm going to get a 15 future maps. Yes, now I'm able to recollect. Hope I have shown this page, not this one. Yes, 15 future maps will be created like this. Here, the middleist one. So these are all from 15 future maps has been created from this one. So it is not sufficient or efficient still now. Still I need to make, yeah. So what this convolutional clear here is creating is we are creating like a zooming kind of thing, and we are highlighting all the values, not everyone, not only few. We are highlighting all the values with applying this technique there. After doing up this one, this makes a larger column cells. So what we'll do, we will take only the max values from inside. So here we are applying a max pooling step again. From again what we are doing, yeah, every 2 by 2 matrix we are taking the max values, and we created a 3 by 3 set. So from the future map, which is 5 by 5 set, from there again you are creating a 3 by 3 set like this. So from the 15 future maps, you are receiving 15 pooled layers. All right. So now each contains how many pixels? 9 or 3? Yeah. Sorry. Come back one second. Yes, we have 3 by 3 9 values. So 15 into 9. How many values will be there? 135 values. That means what? 135 values. If you flattened the next step, those 135 values will become columns. Right now? That is what flattening. So how the flattening will do, that will take care by your packages. So each column, each value will become one column there. And then, so that means once your X volumes, once your X columns are ready with you, so you are required to start work on what actually? Your next step, artificial neural network. You might be thinking that actually 135 columns is very less, sir. Why should I work on artificial neural network? Why can't I go with the machine learning? But in the real time, you are not going to get 135 columns. Why? Because my input image is not going to be just like a 7 by 7 set. If I take an example like a 900 by 1200 pixels of image, you can imagine that how many columns are going to get created at the pooling layer creation. It will be converted to lakhs of columns. So when we produce lakhs of columns, any machine learning technique cannot be worked out. Any machine learning cannot be worked out. Maybe if you apply principal component analysis, there could be a chances. It can be reduces. So how much can be reduces? I am also not aware, because based on the data, okay, it may reduces to 10 columns or 15 columns, or it may reduces to 1000 columns. Until unless work on the data, I can also not make sure that, yeah, 100% principal component analysis will work or not. Understanding why we can't apply machine learning. So then in such cases, definitely you need to approach your neural networks only. Now the question is one neural network is enough or not? That is also a question. Why? Because it can be, if situation demands, you may require more number of layers inside. Right now, more number of layers. So you have understood what is step 3 and step 4. So I'm not writing it all again. So what is flattening, you know it. What is full connection with ANN, you understood. Now generally, how the, so how, I mean what I said, if even your ANN, single ANN is also not works, single neural networks is also not works, so you may require to approach advanced hidden layers adding up. That means what, deep neural network also required. Even those cases also not sufficient, then you need to add up another convolution layer 2 as well. That may, that those things will be called as deep convolutional neural network. So till now you understood the steps of only a normal convolutional neural networks. If things are not satisfactory in the sense error is high, accuracy is low, so then you may require to approach the next level task, deep convolutional neural network. Understanding, guys? So you learn what is single neural networks, you understood deep neural networks. Now you understood what is convolutional neural networks. Leave out the practical things, we'll cover up. Okay, and now we are trying to understand deep convolutional neural network as well. So how a deep convolutional neural network be formed out? So I have created a map here to make better understand. Before one second, before going to the deep convolutional neural network, I would like to show here this. Did you have checked anyone? Did you send this page? I don't know whether I remember. Did I check it? Did I send it this map or not? So if you click on this one, it will be open some website with the link. All right. So if you see here how your future detectors are selecting the values and converting into future maps, the transformation, how it is happening, it's giving a simple example. You just observe it, how the set by set segment is moving up. So much of mathematical calculations. Okay, so just to make you understand. So no need to look out. If you are interested, you can verify. So all these things. later. Did I send this page? Maybe not, I guess. Let me see what this page it is. No, no, okay. Today I will send. I don't know if this link will work or not. It's not opening. Not opening. I could have seen a good link here. I pasted here, but it's not working. All right, no issues. Civil is kind of a graphical visualization to explain how an input image is converting into convolution layer and pooling and flattening kind of thing. Okay, flattening means what here? Making columns. This is what our neural network starting begins. Able to understand how the step by step here? You are coming back to your previous first exercise. Maybe I here. This thing I'm talking about. This is this one. So once the pooling and flattening, pooling is done, yeah, you are flattening it, and from here you are going to reconstruct this exercise. That is what connection with the AN and I said. Able to follow? Yeah. Now, yeah, this one I try to explain. So look out here, how a deep convolutional neural net will be arrived here. So raw image. From there, initially you will start your convolution layer 1. So what does it mean here? You are creating a feature detector. From the feature detector, you are creating a feature maps. This convolution layer 1 creates a feature maps. From there, max pool layer. That is what you create. If your accuracy is not so strong, so again what you will do, you create another convolutional layer 2 as well. Understanding? If your accuracy is not so strong, you are creating another convolution layer 2 as well. That means the same process. What you have done in the layer 1, the same process you are applying on the same in this step as well. Once this process is done, yeah, the same thing again, max pool layer 2 is also required again. So what you are adding extra here, convolution layer 2, max pool layer 2. That makes what? Deep convolutional neural network. Able to follow? After that, the same story, flattening and connecting with your neural networks. Understanding? Have you understood the structure? How it is going to be happen? Please check and let me know. So this is not going to end here. According to your requirement, it will be keeps on adding one stage. Understanding what I'm talking? It will be keeps on adding one stage. So here, let me write a clear notes. So the flow will be like this. This one convolution layer. Okay, that means what? One max pool layer. Should not confuse with its construction. Flow. How the flow will be here? Input, image. After that, feature detectors, and then feature maps. Right now. So after this, what you will do? Max pool layer. Right? After that, flattening the things. After that, full connection with neural networks. Agree? So what DCNN do? Deep convolutional neural, right? What DCNN will do? Multiple convolution layers, okay, and multiple max pool layers as well, right now. So how the flow now? Again, this is going to be same. We are adding something extra here. Let me write again. Input image, again future vectors. So here I mention as convolutional layer 1. Okay, so yeah, max pole, which are maps will be created, of course. And max pool, completely different from your learnings now. This exercises from the past 10 days, you are completely out of the circle. What you learned from the last 4-5 months, this is completely coming out with a different terminologies. Never heard, right? Yeah. So here you will create a pool layer 1, right? So whatever the output from the max pool, and again detectors for from, I can write as from instead of for, okay, from pool layer 1 means what? We are creating another convolutional layer 2, convolutional. So let me write here bracket the way how I written in the top, right? Now that will be better. Layer 2. Yeah. After that, future maps. Anyway, it will be there. Right? Max pool. So max pool or this and this almost the same kind of step I mentioned again. Let me put like this. All right now. So this will be makes much sense. Yes. Not really. Otherwise, what happens? You think that more and more steps looks like. Right? After that, flatten. Next, full connection with the ENF. Clear, everyone? What is the difference between deep convolutional neural network and a normal convolutional neural network? You should have clear difference. I mean, you should have this proper difference understanding in terms. Okay, so it will be like it will be never end here. It will be keep on adding one layer, two layer. So like this. Yeah. So maybe if you are not satisfied, even applying this convolutional neural networks also, na? So chances are there. Again here, I'm just writing if single neural networks not works. That means what? Internally, inside I'm talking here. Instead of step 9. Okay, you may require to work on deep neural networks as well. That means here we have two chances. Either you may apply single neural network or you may require to apply. Again, this will be how it will be decided. Situation demands. Situation demands. Understanding? So here I'm talking about deep single neural networks. What? One hidden layer. Agree? Deep Neural networks, sorry, deep neural network means what? Two or more hidden layers will be added. Like this, now this is what when you are adding two or more hidden layers to your DCIN, that makes what actually deep convolutional neural networks. That means what you are reaching like na over complex. Of course, over complex I should not use because if situation demands, it may require. Understanding? If you are working with a high profile project like an artificial intelligence car or any other thing, I forgot to forward you one video today. Later of this class, I will forward you. Okay, there is a video is going viral on the WhatsApps. So there is a lady, looks like a lady who behaves like a completely lady and walking on the street roads. Okay, actually it's a completely AI robot who made by Japanese and they sent on the road. So its action and its look, everything looks completely like lady. You can't believe it. Okay, the way of style, how they walk, na, a modern girl, exactly same it will be there. So I'll forward those AI video after this class. You'll have fun on those looking good. Okay. All right. So come back. So those all kind of machines is about related to what like this one. I mean, like a deep convolutional neural network. So you can imagine that. So I don't say it's a overfitting or over complex. As per the situation, if it is required, then you may require to involve those many combinations, those many layers. So you may require multiple convolution layers, multiple max pool layers, multiple hidden layers, like that. So it becomes a very big project. Understanding? Guys, what I'm talking? All right. So this is what the step-by-step process. So this is not going to be end. That's what I'm trying to say here. This is not going to be end. We are learning the basics of this networks. Okay. Why people are saying that a deep neural network, I mean deep learning, again it's a big topic. Why? Because yeah, we are learning simply some of the basics, what it is required to us. So once you enter into the world, maybe in after 2 years or 3 years, maybe most of the projects will be focused only this CNN or any other things only within the deep learning only. Chances are very high. There is an unknown situation which has happened like Corona in this year. Otherwise, most of the projects has been should have come in this time. But it's really bad like that. Yes, situation is under Corona, so we cannot. From any other countries also, we are not getting much projects. It's a real fact. But you should not worry about those things because everything is operating through online nowadays. So people started again initiating the investments on the projects. So from the January, I guess you'll have a lot of openings according to my uh, understandings from the previous people. So again, there will be a high number of projects is going to come from the month of January. So you should be ready in terms of learning of all this. So if you are ready with these activities, then definitely chances are there that you will get it within the January to or February month. High chances are there. So be prepared yourself. Okay. Yeah. So come back again. So you are clear with these all steps, no? Okay. How I mean the step-by-step process, how we are, yeah, initiating the levels, advanced levels into this. So depends, as I said, depends upon what example that we are choosing. You may require to put up the concept, inside of this problem. Okay, whichever the data set that you are making use in the future, if it is required, you are adding one by one. So don't jump directly into the deep convolutional neural networks. Try with neural networks. If not, then go with adding a convolutional neural again, layer 2. Even it's not add, then go back again, add 2 or more hidden layers. Like that, you have to go with the step by step. If your accuracy is not up to that mark. Clear? So yeah. So what are the packages? or not packages, I should not use the packages, libraries. In this convolutional CN, let me write like this. Okay, you might be already used to the commands like the sequential. Hope you have done one neural networks in your practical, I mean Python, right? So sequential is required. I mean, have you guys installed the Keras? I asked to work on any example, previous example, and apply on the neural networks. Have you tried it? I asked to work on neural networks with any of your previous example. I worked on sonar dataset, right? Mining. And you has to apply any of your previous example taking up and apply your neural networks on there. If you cannot understand how to write the neural networks, how will you understand the CNN again? Because everything is interrelated. Okay, make sure to do one exercise with any of your previous example. Okay, it's the ending time now. You have to come up with your own ideas. Okay, sequence. This is spelling. This will be right. Next one is convolutional 2D. So these are the internal libraries which we need to install while pulling these functions. So again, max pooling 2D, and what else? Flatten, dense. So what is the purpose of dense? Can anyone tell what is the purpose of dense? To create hidden layers. See, if you not work for at least one time, you won't remember. Okay, these are steps you can imagine now. I'll create a model dot sequential brackets. Okay, and I'll keep on writing the sequential code. And in your previous neural networks, what I done, I written directly flatten dense. Now we are adding another two functions, libraries inside of the sequential. Okay, that is also required, na? There are a number of ways are there actually. It will get open till okay, till that moment we can do some more things here. So in which cases this kind of things? So here we have an example. Say, let's say we have some cats and dogs images like this. Okay, so all are having, we have cats with the different positions, different angles. Look out here. Not all cats are same, right? And their pictures also and a different angles. Some of them from the, I mean, from the sitting position, standing position, turning, U-turn shape, right turn, left turn, straight. Okay, many angles. Sleeping position, someone's hand again. And if you're on the pics also, if you see, sometimes it will be on the exactly front side. Some pics are from the top angle, bottom angle, side angle, right now. So how should I prepare my algorithm now? I need to prepare my algorithm in a such a way that from wherever the angle, if I show, right now, my algorithm should be able to predict that which one is cat. Of course, all are cats here because I also make send some dogs as well. Wait for a minute. I'm looking for the dogs within this folder only. See, look out. Now we are seeing dogs. So look out here. What is the pixel size? I clicked on some dog 344 into 500 pixel. Understanding? 367 dimension. If you look at the right side, 367 into 499. So one image contains 367 into 499. So it is a color image. So into 3. How many columns? How many columns it will cover up? Yeah. So there is a lot. So before that, what I need to do, I need to put up convolution layer, layer detector, and max pool. There are many things going to be happen. Huh? Yeah. So like that, this is how the process. So if you see here, very different angles are there. But what I need to do, look out here. So this is interesting. The camera, the photographer has taken from the top angle, right? This also from a little bit of top angle. Few of the images are very zoomed in nature. This is very zoomed, right? Zoom in. It is completely zoom in. And look what this one is zoom out, long shot. So here what I need to do, I need to prepare my algorithm in a such a way that either it is zoom in, either it is zoom out, either from any other different angle. Still my algorithm should be able to predict that the given image is related to a cat or it's a dog. If it is not predicting well, then what is the thing? It is the algorithm what you prepared is a useless algorithm. Still my algorithm should be able to predict. Understanding guys what I'm talking? That is what we are machine learning also doing the same story, na? Machine learning also doing the same story. Training, passing your data inside of your machine, agree, and making numbers understand by your system, your machine, and it is predicting accordingly. That is what your machine learning doing. Here also we are doing the same thing, but we are passing images. Here I am applying a classification technique again, identifying the image, and my machine able to tell that is a cat image or a dog image. Able to follow everyone, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Able to follow now? Good. I could see several network connections between Chet and Pallavi. They are going out, they are coming in again. Okay. All right, don't worry. Things are getting recorded now, so don't worry. So if you, yeah, so that means what? My mission should be able to learn not a passport size photograph. How we do for passport photograph when you send for passport? To create a visa or passport, so all photos will have the same angle. Na? Easy verification. Why? Because they should not. The photo they will have a proper standard. They need to maintain a proper standard when you are issuing a passport or visa. So here it is not like that. My algorithm should be able to predict, because see, once if I make my machine learn, let's say realistic example, okay, a criminal, okay, a criminal is moving on the roads and making a psycho, okay, and he's killing, no idea where he will kill and where he will born, okay. So what I need to do, I need to make my algorithm in a such a way that wherever the angle, from the back side or front side or from side or wherever, okay, still my CC camera should be able to predict him that, yeah, so and so person is moving, so and so features, similar kind of features. Let's say long hair, 6.5 feet tall, 120 kgs of weight. So if the person is similar to that, my CC camera should be able to predict that person. So these are the features I'm talking about. So the person, if he is moving, I mean, from where on the CC cameras, and if I'm seeing from the long shot, still it should be able to predict. If he is from the different angle, still my CC camera should be able to predict. If he's sitting, standing, moving, running, whatever he do, that means what? I need to prepare such a complex algorithm. Then only things will work. If I prepare an algorithm like a passport photographs, so no one will cut out, no? Everyone can be escaped, right? So this is one kind of example. So like that, you can imagine that whatever the examples in the realistic. So why an artificial intelligence robot will be created? Because it should understand all the, I mean, the people's behavior, all the people's behavior and moving accordingly according to the situation, and if and it will treat and it will reply back or it will talk, respond accordingly. So yeah, I mean, maybe I'm completely diverting the topic, but the next topic is our reinforcement learning only. So again, this discussion is going to be happen there. Okay, how actually ruled based mission algorithm is works there. Ruled based algorithm, rules based. Okay, what is that rules based? Let's not worry about this one. Okay, let's come back. So yeah, so so this is one kind of example. So this is again what I done here. We divided our training set into separate folder. Look what here, and a test set into separate folder here. So if you see here, we have 12,500 images of cats and dogs, and here we have 25,000 of images of cats and dogs. So like that, in the real time also you will have the similar case. Okay, and this is the code. I think I have it. We'll see later. And another example is, yeah, I did not save that images, but yeah, another example is about number identification. So we has to predict the digit, handwritten digit, handwritten digit. So imagine like, you know, when you conduct a exam, when you written an exam, so what you will do, people, you write your exam on the pen and paper, and you will close that. So let's imagine that you had to have some multiple choice kind of thing. So you are using pen and paper kind of thing, and you have done. So your image will be, your paper, your answer paper will be gets scanned, right? For 50 questions, 50 answers that you scanned it. Those scanned information is the answers which you have done. So I need to prepare my mission, and my mission should be able to find out that what you written is right or wrong. Understanding? For example, the answer is A, B, C, D. Let's imagine. Okay, the answer is B, actual answer. And in how many ways you can write B? If I give a pencil and pen, what I mean, how many ways you will write a B? You will use, someone use italic style, someone will use a capital letters, lowercase letters. So different person will write the alphabets with a different ways. Able to follow, guys? So my mission should be able to still predict it. Is it really a B or not a B? Right? So here also we are trying to scan the handwritten digits. All right. So normally, how many single digits we will have? How many single digits we will have? Including zero, we will have 10 values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means I need to predict my classification, that means my target variable will have 10 different classes. Understanding? My target variable will have 10 different classes. So my machine to be trained in such a way that however you write your number, my machine able to understand that the written image is similar to the actual image. So maybe it will be sometimes if you're not writing properly, it will make a failure. That means what? The accuracy goes down. But of course, not with every case, but some of the things is going to be able. But your machine to be trained like that. No? If your machine is made, I mean, if your machine in the sense, your algorithm, I mean to say, okay, if your algorithm is trained in a such a way that it gives a best output, right? So this is also one of the example that we are going to work. All right. Yeah. So that's what I would like to explain here. And so how we are going to do all these things? So there will be uh, an image data generator code will be there. So many things will be there in writing, because before going to this neural network and convolutional neural network setup, you need to apply something called again image pre-processing. Okay, so again adding another layer, another step, inserting at the beginning. Understanding? You are inserting another step at the beginning of your convolution layer. So we are importing another code, some series of code, which is called image pre-processing. So what will cover up in image pre-processing? So generally, when we split, so obviously what we'll do, train data. Instead of the train data, what will be there? If I'm working on cats and dogs, so cats will be there, and second one is what? Dogs. Images will be there. So that here train data. So it's not like your regular pandas read.csv. You will pull the file. It's not like that, guys. So we will put a directory like I mean the folder. We will put our folder location when I'm writing the code. We will put our folder location when we are writing the code, and what it will do, it will drag that folder and it will access the images from the inside of the folder. All right, and it will be processed at the backend. Understanding? So here train data, you can imagine like this. So C like this, and slash like this, and what do you say? Yeah, declare folder and yeah sessions. This is how. So inside your cats folder, inside docs folder. This is what train data. Again, test data. Test data also will have the similarities. Clear? So depends upon what example that you are taking. So if I take like 100, I mean digits cases, so you may require to put up 10 different folders. Depends. Okay. Now how we are going to train? I mean, they say image processing is required. So how we are going to process? Let's say train data generation. So I am creating a folder, subfolder inside. Folder in the sense object. It's not an folder. It's an object where you are putting all these two together. Okay. So image data generator. So what you are passing inside? The one is rescale. So rescale is 1./255. I will let you know what it is. After that, shear underscore range is equal to 0.2. After that, zoom range. Okay, again it's 0.2. And horizontal, you could have guessed what it, all these things. Horizontal underscore flip is equal to 2. So what are these things individually? Let's talk again. What is rescale here? It's nothing but your normal standardization kind of thing. So why I've taken, so here being it's an image data, no? So what could be your RGB values? Always 0 to 255. The minimum is 0 and max is the 255. So my whenever the pixels contains what values like this, no? Maybe 100, maybe 150, maybe some places 10, 15, 50, 250 also possible when it is dark color or white color, whatever. I guess 0 is the white color, black is the 255 color. I account to my knowledge. Why? Because all colors will be in between your black and white colors. Do you agree with this point? The most lightest color is what? White. The most darkest color is what? Black. So whatever the color combinations, if you mix it up, it will be lies between black and white. Okay, so let's imagine like that. So here when I'm dividing with 255, why I'm doing? Because mathematically it is a very higher distance I could see in the values. So what I need to do? I need to standardize the values. Don't go with your normal standardization process. Why? Because if you if you make normal distribution makes minus values. If I ask take a normal distribution, don't tell me, sir, I forgot a normal distribution. Please explain again. Again, you need to go with the first month of your class. Tell me what is the range of normal distribution values?
-3 to +3.
Is it correct? Remaining people, is it correct? If you listen to that voice. Yeah, okay, good. You remember, very good, fine. So if I put standardization, what happens? These values will become negative. So I don't go with the standardization. I'll put this rescaling technique. Okay, this rescaling will do what? So my max value is what here? Let's imagine that I have also value 255. This is what? This divided by 255. Look out. Look out the values. So one value is 0. All right. So what is the minimum value after rescaling? 0. What is the max value after rescaling? 1. So here I could see originally there is the largest gap between 0 to 255. Na? So what I made now? All values are nearest to each other, 0 to 1. Now I don't have much differences in calculating the things. Easy enough. So mathematically it will be very useful. So you can apply this technique even in your machine learning also, nothing wrong. Okay, nothing in machine learning also you can apply. All right, we'll come back. So here also I am applying this scaling technique on my data. That's why, yeah, one dot. So one dot means here the meaning I am putting into a floating value. Quantally, I would like to put into a floating value, so I given as 1 dot by 255. All right. Now come back. What is the shear range? Shear range. What is the shear range? So you are wantedly you want to create a complex algorithm, not just a normal algorithm. So what I'm doing? 20%. Point means what? 20% of the images will be rotated. Rotated. So what is meant by rotation? Rotation in the sense, you might be take snaps when you take selfies. No? Are you taking every time with a perfect straight angle? If you put your camera in a 45 degrees angle, what happens? The camera photo snap will be comes with a 45 degrees angle or not. Agree? So whichever the angle you want, you can take snap. So I don't know, my inputs are in the easy order or complex order. So wantedly I'm making into a complex order. 20% of the images randomly will be picked and it will be rotated in the training phase only. Is it clear? What is this one? It will take a cross angles, that means 20% of the images you are wanted making rotated. Okay. Now zoom range. What is this zoom range? So wantonly again 20% of the images will be zoomed in. Maybe few of the images required to zoom in. So at the beginning itself, I am preparing my algorithm to be zoomed in. I mean, it should be learned the zoomed features as well. It should learn the zoomed features as well. So I'm preparing at the beginning itself. Clear? I mean, why we are doing it? Are you clear, guys? Please respond. Why we are doing it? What is the purpose? So applying the share ranges or zoom ranges is called actually image augmentation. You might be here if you are browsing sometimes. Image augmentation techniques, these are called. So we are creating an inbuilt operation while training your algorithm itself. You would like to create in a complex, not like a straightforward. So you can now understood how what is horizontal flip also. So this is what horizontal flip or not. So I'm wantonly making some values. If my value is like this, how does this look like? Infinity now. But my expectation is no one will give an answer as in infinity. But if we wrote the value 8 as like this also, my machine should be able to predict them as a it should be 8, not an infinity. Understanding what I'm talking? So I mean the importance of horizontal is also sometimes required. So here I'm using horizontal true also. So randomly it will pick up few of the images will be horizontally, it will make and it will learn the mission. Wantedly it will make some of the images. If it is horizontally, then how it should be? The values will be crossed out, right? So like that it will be created. Okay, so I think we are going out of time. Let's stop for today. We'll continue this learning in the next class. I will let you know if I'm available by tomorrow, or else we'll have again session on the Sunday. All right, guys. Are you clear with the things what I explained till now here? Image pre-processing and image augmentation. Please respond. Are you clear or not? I'm getting a doubt now. Sincerely
Yes, sir.
listening. So sincerely listening means two things. Either everything is understanding, either not at all understanding anything. Okay. Chitan said is clear. All right then. Okay. So let's stop for today, and we'll look for the update when we'll have our next class. All right. Okay then. I'm logging out.